Okay, now we got our fireplace all demoed, got the rock all torn off. We had to taken jackhammers this little ledge down here, and now we're gonna actually start installing our furring strips, because we've got to get, this is a block fireplace and I can't nail or screw anything into it, so I got to put some furring strips on here, and they're just like little 1x2s right here. I'm gonna attach those on there. I got some nails I can actually nail into block to hold them on, and then we're gonna use liquid nails on the back of it to secure it down here. And I got a wedge, do some little bit of wedging because it's not completely straight all the way, so we're gonna show you this process. Here we go. So the first furring strip I'm gonna attach is right here, and I got a 2x4 right here that the sides are framed on, so I'm going to attach this one first by just screwing it on here with some self-tapping deck screws. So my first corner furring strip right here, we're going to be attaching on top of these furring strips some thin plywood, and that's what all of our eventually our top boards, our decorative boards, are going to be attached to that. These furring strips, this is an all uneven surface, so I'm just on this first corner, it comes down here, then there's a gap here, and I'm just going to be using some liquid nails, putting some shims in there and screwing this so it's nice and sturdy. And once again, just using some self-tapping deck screws to screw right through that. So now I'm going to just attach these furring strips just about, I'm going to do every 12 inches down the fireplace, and then my paneling will screw right to that. I've got this block wall with just some texture over it right here, so I'm just going to secure these furring strips right here in this area with a concrete nail right here. And I just got this secured, and I'm just going to fill it in with liquid nails. Okay, got another corner piece right here. We got a stud, we can screw this one in, just put some liquid nails on the back right there to help secure it. And then we gotta just screw it in with our deck screws. So I'm just using some little wood shims. These are some little just cedar shims that I'm breaking up to fill this gap. Put some liquid nails in there to help secure it. Now I'm just driving in my screws to screw it in. So I'm just using some grip right fasteners, these are actually the concrete nails I'm using. They're fluted masonry nails. I'm using 1 1/4 inch fluted masonry nails. I just call them concrete nails. So I'm going to attach 2 more furring strips right here. This side, actually, we're going to actually wrap our decorative wood around here, and this side has got some framing on it, so I have something to nail that to. So all I got to do is create my furring strips here, and then I got to do some on the other side right here. So we got our backing all installed, and now we're just working our way down the fireplace. We just started from top to bottom, cutting our pieces just at different lengths, so we don't want it to look uniform. Kind of wanted to just look more rustic, and we've actually stained all of our products. I've got a video showing you how we actually went about the staining process, and then we're kind of just intermixing them to give them intermixing all the different pieces and cuts so it looks more natural, more rustic. We're just installing them, we're just nailing them on with a airless brad nailer right here. It's 1.5 inch and 5/8 brad nails that we're using to nail them up to our backing. The first piece where we bought these things, I think they're like 12 footers, and so the first piece we just cut it at a random length and just added the next piece on to, you know, run to the end. And the two ends we're actually just routing them with a round over bit to just have a nice finished edge on it. But you just start working your way across and start working your way down, just nailing these pieces and just kind of intermixing the different pieces of wood. That way they're all intermixed up here and give you more of a look that's not as uniform. They're kind of just all the, because each piece of wood actually has a different color to it, different look to it, so we're just intermixing them.
Alright, great.
So the inside of the fireplace right here, we just trimmed it out with our little furring strips that we actually use to mount our plywood to right here. And then we just took and ripped the furring strip down to about 1/4 inch, and so made this trim right here, which actually trimmed this out really nice. Put our just baseboards down here, cut 45-degree corners. We use just 1x4 pre-primed baseboards right here that we just hand brush and painted just to trim out the bottom.